Hi, here's my first video project for the class management. As you may know from my previous video, I'm doing this to compare the theory we saw in class and the reality what's happening in store to the company I choose. So first we'll take a look at the company, then I'll talk about the theory versus the reality, and I'll talk about the theory in chapter 1, theory in chapter 3, then I'll do the reality, which is the main goal of the video, compare theory and reality. I'll finish with a general conclusion and my sources. So first, I decided to present you Walmart because you may all know Walmart, but you may not know that Walmart is the largest private employer in the United States, and they have over 2.3 million employees in the world, so they have a lot of management to do. In general, Walmart is an American multinational retail corporation founded by Sam Walton in 1962, and last year the revenue were close to 515 billion US. So in theory we all know that teamwork makes the best work, since everyone is sharing part of the work and we have more idea, we know what to do. When it's well organized, we all know that teamwork is really great. But in reality, Walmart prefer employees to work alone, since they talk less, and as they said, they work more. But as we can see on the picture on the right, they do not work more, they only run around because they need to do the tasks manager asks them. They need to answer other clients, they need to answer other employee questions. So all we do is just running around instead of having like a big structure to follow and working all in team. So what we saw in chapter 1, we briefly saw what was management, and here's a quick definition. It's getting work done through others. So we also saw the 4 functions of management, which is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. We also saw the 4 kinds of manager and what they do: top managers, middle managers, first line managers, team leaders, and on the right their responsibilities. And there's also the key characteristic of leaders who derail. So difficulty in changing or adapting, problems with interpersonal relationship, failure to build and lead a team, failure to meet business objectives, having too narrow a functional orientation. So in reality at Walmart, well, the 4 kinds of management does exist, and they're pretty much doing the same job as mentioned on the theory. And the reason why management does not work, so the reason why a leader derail is true, since often at Walmart, even if they're doing great their job, they have a lack of human skills, which is one of the most important, as we can see on the graph on the left. So if they have problem with human skills, they have problem to interact with their employee, and since they have problem to interact with employees, management is not going so well. So now in chapter 3. In chapter 3 we saw the zero tolerance policy. We saw how to take an ethical decision and what is an ethical decision. We saw how to train an employee with ethical decision and what is a strong ethical structure. We also saw that on the right, the type of workplace deviance, so production deviance, property deviance, political deviance, personal aggression. And as you can see, there's from minor to serious and interpersonal to organizational. So in reality, Walmart does have a zero tolerance policy. On the little video they show you at your first day, which is what they call training. They say do not accept if anyone offers you money to put their stock in front or anything. You just say no every time someone offers you money. So they have a zero tolerance policy for that, and they have a strong ethical structure, but only on paper. What I mean by that is, if you look at all the paper of Walmart and all their rules and all their structure, well, it's really great, but as soon as you get to the store, it's a complete other game. So as mentioned, their we can say that there's a training if you count the little video at the beginning of your first day, but otherwise there's not much more than that. So I consider that there's no training to the ethical structure and ethical decision. So in theory and the reality, well, it's way different. I mean, what they say and what they do is a complete other world. So in conclusion, as I just mentioned, Walmart management is close to the theory. If you look on paper, you'll say, wow, they're so great, they're doing well. But as soon as you put a foot in the store, it's a complete other game. You will just understand why management is not going so well at Walmart and why they have problem to find employees. And finally, I'll finish with my sources. Well, I took information from Wikipedia for sure, from the PowerPoint, also from myself, since I work there, from the book MGMT, and from a Walmart manager. I hope you enjoyed the video.